Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Inside Golf. I'm Harry Donahue, and coming up on today's show, a look at two events recently held here in the Philadelphia area. One of them here at Lookaway Golf Club in Buckingham, Bucks County. It's a new event for not only Philadelphia area professionals, but also 10 amateurs took part. A novel idea, and going forward, it looks like it's going to be one that most people will be very interested in, especially the players, because the prize money already at the top of the list, right behind the Haverford Invitational in the Philadelphia section. Also, we'll have a look at what happened at Radnor Valley recently, another novel concept. It was women amateurs from the Philadelphia area, along with a group of female pros from the Philadelphia section of the PGA. It was the second year for that event, and they also have big plans going down the road. So we'll be back here in Buckingham, Bucks County, a look at Lookaway's first Philadelphia Section Players Championship and a unique event at Radnor Valley. Plus our teed off panel coming up next on Inside Golf.
Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. 54 courses, 300,000 yards. Check them out at montcogolf.com. By the First Tee of Philadelphia. The First Tee helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit thefirstteephiladelphia.org. By the Golf Association of Philadelphia, GAP, celebrating amateur golf since 1897. By Jersey Man Magazine, it's a Jersey way of life. And by Philly Man Magazine, bringing it to Broad Street. By the Haverford Trust Company. Quality is in our DNA. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998, the Philadelphia Section PGA. Experts in the game and business of golf. Take time to thank your local PGA golf professional.
Golf is the great equalizer. For many, this journey is an escape from reality. A chance to be part of a team. A career opportunity. PGA Reach impacts lives through golf by lifting people up, giving them hope, and sending them down an alternate path that they never saw coming. With PGA Reach Philadelphia, as in life and in golf, the most important shot you take is the next one.
Welcome back to Inside Golf. We're here at Lookaway Golf Club in Bucks County. As I mentioned at the top of the show, a unique event, the first time event for the Philadelphia Sections Player Championship. It all began just about 12 months ago. The head pro here at Lookaway and a Lookaway member came up with the idea. Let's find out more about what they discussed and how it unfolded. It was just about a year ago that the idea for this Players Championship began in the minds of these two gentlemen. Mike Little, head pro at Lookaway, and a member, Scott Hutchinson. Take us back to October of 2019. Different times. How did this idea get off the ground?
Well, Michael and I have discussed a lot of things over the last 4 years, as far as section tournaments, what's good for the section. And at the end of every year, we sit down and have a discussion. What do we want to do in the future? And Michael had an idea. We're very proud of our club here. We're proud of the members, the staff, and Michael wanted to showcase it.
Michael, I guess you had to kind of sell the idea to the people with the section, and you also got amateurs involved. Tell us about that.
Yes, so when Scott and I met, we had a great conversation, and I wanted to invite the best players in Philadelphia, and have the best players come and compete here at beautiful Lookaway Golf Club. And I said we have a lot of good amateurs in our area in Philadelphia, a lot of great pros here in Philadelphia, and why not have a tournament for the players and call it the Players Championship. And And Scott is we're very fortunate that Scott, put up the money here for the purse of the event. And, it's great to be able to share our passion for the game of golf, our passion for Lookaway Golf Club, and have the players come out here and compete at a high level.
Well, you almost made it a pretty interesting hat trick, because for a while, this guy was the leader in the clubhouse at 5 under on his round. You played early this morning, and then you had to sit and wait. And you got involved yourself, Scott. You were toting a bag today for a Lookaway member, Stephanie Harris, I'm sorry. And how did that go for you?
Well, it's still up for debate whether I have a new career or not, but
Or whether you want one.
no, it's Steffi and I go back quite a few years, and I was proud to have her play in the event first off, and I offered my caddying services if she wanted me.
And she did.
Yeah, we had a great time out there. The group we played with was encouraging. It was very encouraging for her. So yeah, it was a great day all around.
One of our partners with Inside Golf is the Philadelphia section of the PGA. Jeff Surratt is the executive director. Always good to see you. Played today in this event, huh?
Yeah, we played at it today.
Okay, like the rest of us mortals. Yeah, right, exactly. Jeff, I talked to Mike and Scott about the origins of this event and their idea about a year ago. Then they had to come up and present it to you, I guess, and take us forward from that point.
Yeah, it was not a hard conversation. Scott's been a partner of ours now going on about 6 years. He's been our assistance organization sponsor, him and Conrad Radcliffe. So we've had an ongoing relationship with Scott, and obviously here with his ties at Lookaway and Michael, they had the genesis of the tournament came up. So we sat down and had a conversation about number one, what the event was going to look like, what eligibility was going to look like, where it was going to fit on the calendar. And it really all fell into place. Obviously this year with the pandemic, we kind of got skipped back to September. It originally was going to be back in May on Memorial Day, Tuesday. But with the pandemic, we had to push it back in here in September.
Thank you, and congratulations on your number one of the Players' Championship.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Well, here is the winner of the inaugural Philadelphia Players' Championship, Michael Tobiasen. This winner's circle is getting to be a thing of habit for you. This is your second win in a month.
Yeah, this is my second win. I won the Assistant Championship about a month ago. But we had a great field out here, a lot of great players, and this is the inaugural year for this championship, so it's an honor to win it. We have a lot of great players in our section, and you have to go low to win.
You did that, especially on the back nine. You picked up I think you birdied 4 of the last 7 holes. You had a bogey in there.
Did have a bogey in there, yeah.
But you recovered. You made a great up and down here at 18.
I did. After number 14, I bogeyed 14, came back on 15, birdied, and birdied 16. So I got that shot back pretty quick, which is nice. You feel the pressure kind of creep in the last couple of holes, but held it together and played solid. Played really, really solid.
What's on the calendar now, Michael, in the future?
So I got the Philadelphia Open coming up here the 5th and 6th of October, and then I head down to Port St. Lucie in November for the Assistants Championship.
You've been there before or no?
No, this is going to be my first time for the Assistants Championship.
Well, you're going in there on a winning note, I guess, so we expect big things from you. I don't want to put pressure on you, but I'm sure you can handle it.
No pressure, but looking forward to going down and shooting some good scores.
Michael Tobiasen, winner of the inaugural Philadelphia Section Players Championship at Lookaway. Well done.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you.
So stay with us. Coming up next here on Inside Golf, we'll be going to Radnor Valley Country Club, another rather unique and new event. Only this one involves women professionals and women amateurs. Stay with us here on Inside Golf.
With a female president, a female general manager, they're on the front edge of diversity here.
Welcome back to Inside Golf. We're back here at Radnor Valley Country Club in Villanova for a second event. Last year was the initial event. This year, number 2. It involves local women professionals from the Philadelphia section of the PGA and some women amateurs. Great chance for them to mingle and then go out and try to win the event. They also got a message from Susie Whaley. Susie is in her second year as the president of the PGA of America. She was sorry she couldn't come, but did the next best thing with a little virtual message from her headquarters with the PGA.
Hi everyone, it's PGA President Susie Whaley, and welcome to the second annual Women's Pro-Am at Radnor Valley Country Club. Thanks to Elizabeth and Nina and Michelle and all of you on the Women's Committee that made today possible. I'm so sorry that I couldn't be there with you today, as I would have loved to enjoy a round of golf with so many women and women PGA professionals, all of us who have such a great passion and purpose within the industry and the game. But I just wanted to pass on my thoughts for a wonderful day. Thank you for the support from Jeff Surrett from the PGA Philadelphia section, from PGA Reach in Philadelphia, from all our sponsors for today's event. And I just want to say how important it is for women to have the opportunity to get together, to be mentored by each other, to support each other. But also we're looking to have more women join us in the workforce and more women join us on the golf course. And Elizabeth, your efforts and your committee efforts are making that happen, especially today. Have a wonderful day. I wish you all the very best, and I hope you play well too.
Susie Whaley, who is in her final year as president of the PGA of America. Elizabeth Granahan was kind of responsible for getting in touch with Susie Whaley to get that nice message. I know you wanted her here, but she's got a full plate.
She does have a full plate, and so gracious to respond immediately to my emails, and sent us a beautiful message. She really tried to get a group to come here, but her schedule is just ridiculous, as you can imagine.
Elizabeth, this is the second year for the event, both years here at Radnor Valley. What, as someone who was really the innovator for this whole thing a couple of years ago, what do you hope to accomplish?
In the industry, I've been in this industry for 30 years. I wanted something specifically for women, by women, hosted at a club that's so diverse, with a female president, a female general manager. They're on the front edge of diversity here. In the industry, I didn't have a PGA member who looked like me, to mentor, to call on the phone, to have a little camaraderie, play golf with. I didn't have those things, so I wanted to create that for all the young women golf professionals and my peers who are in this the same length of time that I've been in this. And just a day to enjoy each other and have women come together, celebrate golf, celebrate the relationships, and just have a great day. And it's been such a beautiful event.
Do they get asked for a lot of questions of, hey, how can I hit it better while they're out here? Or are they just out here to play?
I'm just out here to coach my team and enjoy their company, and hopefully they can give me a few pointers along the way. And I'm probably different in every group. But I think people don't get the opportunity to play with their golf professionals very often. So we made it an easy format, so handicap it's not a big competitive day. So we made it easy for people to come out, enjoy themselves, and enjoy the golf course, and that's it.
Well, it's all about growing the game, and you've grown this tournament, and next year when we come out here, instead of 80, maybe we'll have 100 golfers or more.
That would be fantastic. It'd be great one day to have it, double shotgun on the whole, and take up the whole entire golf course.
So for those of you whom I have not had the pleasure of meeting, I'm Michelle Gatorowitz, the General Manager here at Radnor Valley. If you've been here before, welcome home. If you've not been here, I hope you have an enjoyable day, and I know it won't be your last time here.
We are back here at Radnor Valley Country Club, and the president, Nina Spicer, once again, our hostess. Good to see you again, Nita. Thanks for having us back. And this is a big event. This is the second year in a row it's been at Radnor Valley. We have women amateurs, women pros from the Philadelphia section. What do you hope comes out of this event?
Continued support of women's golf. And Radnor Valley has a very long history of supporting women's golf. It's always been really important to us. To be able to sponsor events for other women golfers is highest priority for us.
Something else it does, I think, is give a little bit of attention to women professionals in the Philadelphia section who more than likely their members know them, but outside maybe their particular club, they don't get the attention they deserve.
Which is why I'm honored, as is an entire membership, to have such an event here, to be able to give them an opportunity to play, to meet each other, to network. We have members here today that are playing as well, who want to support the cause as well, and we're thrilled to have them here.
Well, thanks for having us. Good luck. I know you're not going to be playing. Other duties come first. But thanks for you and Radnor Valley for hosting this event.
Thank you so much.
Megan Spiro, Director of Membership Communications, Wilmington Country Club, and a PGA professional. You got a lot on your plate, Megan. Tell us about the event today.
Oh, it's going to be a fantastic event. This is the brainchild of Elizabeth Granahan. She's done a fantastic job. All of her support through the years with women's golf and growing the game. And this is our second annual. And we are so pleased that it's almost doubled in size this year. So we're looking forward to this year and moving on to next year.
You know, a lot of the women professionals in this section may not get as much publicity and a chance to play as some of their male counterparts. So an event like this has to help.
Oh, it certainly does. It's a great opportunity for us to have a little camaraderie, network a little bit, and just see each other, and we don't get to do that very often, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, do you get to play a lot with all the things that you're doing? I know you're a mom and your involvement at the club.
Yeah, I wish I could play more. You know, I've had my time where I've been able to play a lot, and when I have a chance, I try to get out there. If I can do it once a week, I'm happy.
Once a week, huh?
Yeah.
Now, this is the second year for the event. You played last year. How'd you do?
We had a great team last year. We were successful bringing home the top prize, but we'll see what we do this year, and we're just looking forward to it.
All right, good luck out there today.
Hey, thanks. It's going to be a great day. Thank you.
All right, stay with us. Up next, our teed-off panel here on Inside Golf.
Those sort of things. But tell you what, you can't have a good time playing golf in motivation. You better rethink your life.
Welcome back. Inside Golf Now continues with our, let me get it up here. There it is. Can you see it? Oh, I'm messing it up. There's my tee. We're going to put the topic right there, and our panel's going to hit it out of sight. Quinn Spitzer's back. He is the president of the Golf Association of Philadelphia and a longtime contributor to Inside Golf. He's ready to tee off again today. How you doing there, Quinn?
I'm doing fine. I always enjoy coming.
Great to have you. Joe Logan, he's with myphillygolf.com. As you can tell, he is an avid reader of the game and other things. He's an avid writer, investigative reporter, any topic you want to throw out there, Joe Logan fits the bill. How you doing, Joe?
Good. I have no other useful skill. That's what it's down to this or starving.
All right. And Meg Donahue, back with us on Teed Off. Meg is assistant pro at manufacturers and a great teacher of the game. Meg, always a pleasure to see you.
Thanks to be back.
Meg, let's talk about, we'll have you step to the tee first here. Golf trips, golf destination trips. What makes for a good one? Is it where you go? Is it the amenities at where you're staying? Is it the camaraderie and the makeup of the group you're with, including the size? What is the most important thing when it comes to putting together, be it men or women, and you've had experience with some ladies putting together golf destination trips? What's the key?
Well, definitely, obviously, the destination and the place help tremendously. But I think if you have the right mix of people, you know, if you ended up at a not so great place and you all got along and you could laugh at the situation, then I think it wouldn't matter. That, you know, that makes memories for yourself. But obviously, if you go to a top of the line place, obviously everyone's going to have a better time. So for sure, both cases work in my opinion, but it just depends on the people that you're with. So.
Right. Yeah, it comes down a lot, so much to chemistry. Quinn, I'm sure you've been on a few golf trips. Do you have a favorite location? Now, I know we could talk, you know, for the next 2 hours or more about this, but in the time allotted, do you have a particular experience at one place where if you had a chance, you go back there as often as you can?
Yeah, I've taken a group for the last 25 years on golf trips, mostly to Scotland and Ireland. But the one place that I think is the place to go is the southwest part of Ireland. The courses are absolutely spectacular. You have Old Head, Ballybunion, Lahinch, and the like. You also have all the camaraderie that you get by having your group there mixing with the Irish over a pint of Guinness. It doesn't get any better than that. And the thing that a lot of people don't realize is it's just as easy to get to Ireland, perhaps even easier than most of the West Coast destinations in the United States from a time standpoint and from a cost standpoint. So it's cheaper. It's much, much more exciting because of being in a different country and the Great Lakes courses. And it's also something that I found if I had one time that I had left to take a trip, that's the place I'm going. I'm going to the southwest part of Ireland for my golf.
All right, Southwest Ireland for Quinn Spitzer. Joe, how about you? I'm sure you have 1 or 20 favorite destinations, and I'll ask you a similar question that we started this discussion with Meg with. What's the key to it? What makes it really click?
Quinn just stole my answer. Exactly the same thing, the southwest part of Iowa, the same courses we just rattled off, and I throw in Tralee and Waterville, and that is just the best golf trip I've ever been on. And there were like 14 guys on that trip, but we hit like 8 or 10 out of the just best golf courses in the world. They're fabulous. Closer to home, if I had to pick somewhere in the U.S., I love Scottsdale, but you know what? I'm going to go with Myrtle Beach because everyone thinks of it as kind of the everyman's golf destination, and it is. You don't have to be a wealthy person to go to Myrtle Beach. There's more great golf in Myrtle Beach, and it's affordable. I just think you can't go wrong. It's not as expensive or as fancy as some of the other destinations like Banded Dunes or those sort of things. But I tell you what, if you can't have a good time playing golf at Myrtle Beach, you better rethink your life.
Meg, I have what I call the Donahue rule when it comes to putting together a golf trip with friends, and that is the number of people. Anything over 8 for me, I'm out. I just think it gets into too much drama sometimes, personality conflicts, you name it. Can you sympathize with that?
I can. I like your rule. I'm going to stick with that since we have the same last name. Yeah, I had the pleasure of taking 3 women away this past winter for an overnight, 3 nights. And we had a great time, but I was thinking the same thing, that I would do it again, but I would definitely limit it to only 8 people. So I do take every spring a group of ladies here, about 32 of us go away, but that's just one night. So I can handle the one night for that one, but
wow.
A long weekend, I would definitely say I like the Donahue rule.
Right. Yeah. 32. That's good luck with that one. Quinn, what's your worst experience without getting into mentioning any names? Or do you have any? All of them blue skies and fairways and greens?
A number of years ago, we were in the northern part of Scotland, and we had played a number of the courses up there, obviously Royal Dornoch, and we were scheduled to play a course called Brora, and a gale force wind came in, and it blew literally 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. But we'd already gotten to the northern part of Scotland. What else are we going to do? So like complete idiots, we went out there. We're the only people on the golf course. Even the Scots were laughing at us. And we got off the golf course, and I can't begin to tell you how much of the wee drams we had in order to warm up after that event.
I gotcha. Joe, I'll let you have the final word here. Have you had any really miserable experiences on golf trips?
Some that weren't so good, but they generally had more to do with, a lousy crowd, a group, than it did with the golf courses. Just
right.
Didn't get along, or people had different ideas about what we should be doing tonight, or some guys wanted to go out to bars and other guys wanted to go to bed at 9 o'clock, and some guys wanted to play cards. But if you can't have fun on a golf trip, you better
that's right. Well, you got to invoke the Donahue rule, okay, Joe? And
yeah, well, no, 8 years.
Manageable. Keep it manageable. Okay. Panel, thanks very much. Enjoy your next golf trip and stay with us. More to come here on Inside Golf.
The
Freedom from Hunger food drive started as a gift to Pope Francis after his visit in 2015.
It's gonna be alright. How can you tell? I feel it in my heart. It's gonna be okay. The sun is shining bright onto another day. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. Hey.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Inside Golf from beautiful Lookaway in Bucks County. Our thanks to the staff here at Lookaway, to Club President Jim Collins, Head Pro Mike Little, and Scott Hutchinson for their assistance in giving you a look at the inaugural PGA Section Players Championship. And of course, to everybody out at Radnor Valley Country Club as we took a look at their second year event involving the women professionals from the PGA section in Philadelphia and women amateurs. They had a great time at beautiful Radnor Valley. Next week, we are on the road again in Montgomery County at Cedarbrook Country Club. We'll take a look at what's going on at Cedarbrook. I'm Harry Donahue. Remember, no matter how bad it's going for you out there, don't pick up. And we will see you next time from Cedarbrook right here on Inside Golf.
Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. 54 courses, 300,000 yards. Check them out at montcogolf.com. By the First Tee of Philadelphia. The First Tee helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit thefirsttphiladelphia.org. By the Golf Association of Philadelphia. GAP, celebrating amateur golf since 1897. By Jersey Man Magazine, it's a Jersey way of life. And by Philly Man Magazine, bringing it to Broad Street. By the Haverford Trust Company. Quality is in our DNA. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998, the Philadelphia Section PGA. Experts in the game and business of golf. Take time to thank your local PGA golf professional.